Hi guys, welcome to 5 Minute Book Reviews with Fee. Today we're going to be reviewing Shonda Rhimes' Year of Yes. So I really like the idea of this book, just a year of saying yes to opportunities that scare you. Shonda describes the prompting for this book being she was telling her sister all these amazing opportunities that were coming her way now that she was, the reigning queen of nighttime, weeknight TV, Thursday night TV. Yeah. And her sister just says, look, you never say yes to anything, so why are you telling me about all these great opportunities? So this really kind of, pokes at her, and she decides on this year of yes excursion. I don't know. What do you call it? Like a eat, pray, love type deal. But anyway, so the first thing that comes her way is this big, huge speech, and the introvert in her is experiencing a lot of angst. So powering through that speech, she includes the speech, and she was the keynote speaker of her alma mater. She also was invited to sit in President Obama and Michelle Obama's booth at the Kennedy Center Honors. So these are some pretty huge once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. And had she let her fear of these kind of amazing things in her, introversion, keep her from these great opportunities, she would have missed out on once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. So I do really like that aspect, and she kind of goes into saying yes, to yourself, saying yes to dancing, saying yes to people, saying yes to saying no. And I had some questions. So my first question, and if you've read this book, maybe you can answer it for me, like, who was the intended audience for this book? Because I think that it attempts to reach a very broad audience, and because when you attempt to reach a very broad audience, sometimes it's like you go for the least common denominator. And so some of the examples were a little surface level to me. And you can't tell someone how much of their life to share, how much detail to go into. It's just that I've been reading these biographies and coming off of Michelle Obama's Becoming and Cicely Tyson's Just As I Am. I think I was wanting something meatier, something more substantive. But I have to confess, I'm not a big Shonda Rhimes show fan. Like, I wasn't into Grey's or Private Practice or Scandal. I know I wasn't into Scandal. And my friends were, and they were just like, oh my God, Scandal. But it's not against Shonda Rhimes. I'm just not a series kind of girl. It takes a lot of commitment. Like, I was really into How to Get Away with Murder the first season, and then like halfway through the second season, I fell off because commitment. But it seemed a little mild jalapeno pepper, if that makes any sense. And I know that Shonda Rhimes is different than Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is Michelle from the south side of Chicago. I'm from the west side of Chicago. And Shonda Rhimes from the suburbs of, I think, Ohio. So, I mean, there maybe lies the difference. I don't know. But it is a worthy read, I would say. And generally it has great reviews. It was just, for my taste, it was just a little surface level. So I would recommend it because, like I said, it's my palette. And I'm pretty sure someone else would get something out of it. Like, I was discussing it with my friend who had read it, and she was just pointing out, some of the great things that she got out of the book. And even I got some good things about it, especially being a writer, and how she talks about, how it's like running a 5-mile marathon before, you even you put one word on the page. So it was some gems in there. I guess just not my cup of tea.